No, show her a picture of Shayla so that she understands that Shayla looks like a sloth.
I like the fact how you gonna go ahead and tell me to show her a picture of Shayla whenever I'm recording right now.
Oh shit.
Oh shit. Yeah. What is Gucci Goomba gang? Welcome back to my YouTube channel. You should already know who this is, but if you don't, my name is Jacoby, and this is Jacoby, sorry. I know a lot of y'all have not seen me for the past months, said years, or some shit like that. But you know what? We not gonna really focus on no shit like that, you know? We coming back, you know, we fresh, we're newer, we're better type shit, okay? And
Diego walking in.
you know, we're fresher, we're newer, we're better, you know, we're gonna go ahead and just do our little shit, you know, be on our shit, okay? And that goes with me about to be posting like twice a week, you know, type shit, because I'm trying to do my shit, get out there again, you know. And with that being said, everybody knows me from my motherfucking story times, bitch. And obviously, y'all know in my life that I'm gonna keep on having story times 24/7 because it's my story times, okay? So with that being said, I'm gonna tell y'all a story time about how I quit my second job. And whenever I say second job, I do mean second job, because the first job I currently still have and I currently still work at. Everybody knows where I work at, but I'm not about to disclose that location because I hate that fucking job. I really do. With that being said, make sure y'all turn on all y'all post notifications to where y'all stay updated with me and on the Daily Tea. Make sure you like and you subscribe, because if you don't subscribe, I'm gonna fuck you up. I'm not even playing with you, because y'all watch my videos. I got 200 views on a video, but I only got 32 subscribers. Make it make sense. I'm not understanding. I'm not understanding. Anyways, with that being said, let's get on into the video, shall we? Okay, so the date was November. Fuck. I don't even remember when the date was, but all I know is that it was sometime in November. I got a job at a gas station. And with me getting this job at a gas station, I felt like, you know, I wanted to get a new start, and I wanted to like quit my job at the first job that I was at. But the way I quit the job in my first job, didn't nobody tell me how to put in a 2 weeks notice. So what I did was I just wrote in the schedule book that I wanted 2 weeks off. Dead ass serious. That is exactly what the fuck happened, because I'm just a jackass like that. I just wasn't paying attention. Anyways, so I wrote in the schedule book that I wanted 2 weeks off. With that said 2 weeks, I decided to get another. Yeah. Okay. With that being said, I decided to go ahead and take a 2 week break from the job that I was working at. Okay, so that's whatever. And, you know, like how I said, got a whole new job or whatever. And, you know, like how I said, I wanted to get a fresh start on everything. I was so sick and tired of fast food and shit that it was just getting to my head and all that stuff. So I was just like, you know what, I'm gonna just go ahead and do a different job. Let's go to a gas station, shall we? Let's be a gas station bitch. Let's be a gas station bitch. Like let's add some shit to our resume real quick. Anyways, so
it looks like they fucking heated it with my favorite pen, and you did it. Dickhead ass motherfucker.
Right. Dickhead ass motherfucker indeed. Anyways, like I was saying, you know, I'm at this job doing my little hot boy shit, you know. But something about it just didn't feel right. Whether it was me going to the job and always feeling like shit, the general manager not liking me at all for no fucking reason, or, you know, me just being late and not giving a fuck. The first thing that I want to say is, one sole purpose why I hate this fucking job was because they would make it to where we would work these long ass shifts and would not give us breaks at all. So that kind of like fucked with me just a little bit, because I was like, why the fuck do you want us working like 9-10 hour shifts and not give us a break? Like, that's what pissed me off. Another thing that pissed me off was, why is it that we only had like one person working like per day type shit? And I never understood that shit, because I was like, okay, well, I'm working in the nighttime, and I understand I'm a guy and all that other shit. I don't really have like no problems with that shit, but I'm looking at it as with my other coworkers, because all the other coworkers that I had, they were all females.
Jacoby.
not the trash. Anyway. So one thing that I hated the most was, you know, I cared a lot about like my other coworkers, and you know, they were all females. So whenever they had to close the store like by themselves, I would always like talk about that shit, because I was like, I don't like the fact that it's only one female working at night whenever y'all know damn well they got crackheads like a bitch. People in Jennings, they are rapists. They have a lot of them. Like, come on, guys, not a like the fuck. So I got pissed. I know you ain't mad. I know you ain't mad.
He's mad in general.
You mad at me?
It's okay.
No.
It's okay.
No, it's not.
He mad at me.
I didn't even. I gotta go fix it now. It's not your problem.
Oh yeah, bend down, boy. Oh yes, I like that. I like that. Yes, sir. Oh boy, that boy sexy. Wait. Oh, look at that ass. Yes. Like I was saying, I was kind of like pissed off about the fact that they would do the shit that they do and like didn't really care about anyone's feelings at their job. And I hated the fact that they did that shit, because we would always put our time and effort into that job just for them to do the shit that they do and treat us like shit. And all of us didn't respect the fact that they did the shit like that. But then again, we all had to think about it like this. It's our job to do the shit that we do. We have to, you know, work our asses off to get a paycheck that it's hard to explain, but it's like, you know, they would always just do shit, and we would get upset about it because it's like we felt like we'll put our time and effort into everything, and the only thing that they would say is they would always focus on the negatives about the whole entire store. They never talked about like how good we did about shit or anything like that. And I understand, like, you know, at the same time it's a job, but whenever you want to put us in a group chat just to bash us about the shit that we didn't do, that's where it was like I was kind of sick and tired of it. So this went on for like 3 months, I want to say, whenever like I finally like had enough of it and I quit. But it was just like the shit that would be going on, like constantly I was always being involved with shit that didn't even need to be involved by me. And it just pissed me off because I was like, I'm just over here trying to mind my business, you know. I was the youngest one that worked over there. I was 18 at the time, and I was just doing my shit. But at the same time, I would always be involved with like these grown folks' business. And I was like, why am I being involved in grown folks' business if I'm not even like doing shit? Like, I'm just minding my business. I'm just here to collect my kern and then fucking late. The day I decided to quit, I decided that I'm gonna just like do everything I can in my power, like not to quit. Cause I thought on this day, I was like, you know, I said that I'm gonna quit, but I don't really feel like I'm gonna quit. But for some reason, everything happened that day that I didn't want to happen, and it led me to end up quitting. So what had happened was, I'm working, first of all, the coworker that I was supposed to be working with, my girl Hannah. I'm not even gonna lie to you, Hannah, I love you to death if you watching this video, in which I highly doubt, but still, you know, it's whatever, I guess. But I love you to death, but at the same time, bitch, I fucking hate you for leaving me at that motherfucking job by my goddamn self that one day, my last day working there, because I would have whooped your ass because we was busy as a bitch, and you was like, oh,
I'ma see if I'm quitting tonight,
and then never showed up. I'm gonna whoop your ass. Watch the next time I'm gonna whoop your ass. Anyways, so, you know, we was busy and all this other stuff. I'm the only person working at this moment. You know, I'm stressed out, I'm tired, I'm pissed off because, one, the general manager and the assistant manager both left at the same time. And I was supposed to close the store that night. There was nobody. Like, the general manager and the assistant manager didn't do shit. They didn't clean the store or anything like that. They didn't stock anything. They didn't clean the roller grill or no shit like that. So it was like they pretty much left all that shit on me. And I don't know if it was the assistant manager, but like I know the general manager had some shit to where it's like she didn't like me or some shit like that because I spoke my mind. That she didn't like the fact that I had purple hair and earrings, and I did the shit that I did because she thought that I should be more manly type shit. But I was like, fuck your manliness, okay, bitch. I don't give a fuck who you are or what establishment you work for. But last time I checked, this is a fucking gas station. And you shouldn't have to worry about me having purple hair to pump someone's gas. Last time I checked. I shouldn't have to be worried about the fact that I have purple hair just to stock some shit in a cooler. Like, it's not all that serious. It's just a job, just a gas station. It's not all that. Anyways, so, you know, she didn't like me, and it showed because she would always just be talking shit on me, like, numerous amounts of times, and, you know, I just let the shit go, because I was like, you know what, you saying the shit that you saying, but I'm putting my hard work and my effort into this shit. So I was like, fuck it, you know? So, the day that I quit, like how I said, I'm gonna keep on, like, I'm trying to get back on track. The day that I quit, I'm doing everything, cleaning, all this other stuff, and something about that day, it was just like, fuck it with me. So, I'm just minding my business, you know, working my job, like how one normally does. And then, all of a sudden, there's this woman that comes in, or it's a girl that comes in. She comes in, first of all, saying that she was pumping gas, and the gas did not, like, it didn't take, like, any money off of her card for her to, like, pump the gas or anything. Like, she couldn't pump gas at all, pretty much is what I'm saying. But she couldn't pump the gas, and then after that, fuck, what happened? Oh yeah, what had happened was, she was trying to pump the gas, in which it didn't charge to where it's like she could pump the gas, but it charged her card. So she comes in and she was like, oh hey, like, I was trying to pump gas at this pump, but the pump didn't work, but it charged $40 something on my card. And I was like, to be honest with you, I don't know what's going on at the pumps, because I don't have shit to do with that. Like, all I do is just, like, put the money on the card type shit. I said you can pay inside if you want, but honestly, that's not an issue for me. Well, I can't even say, like, she was being rude, because I know she wasn't being rude. She was just very concerned about her money type shit, and I get that. I'm not gonna lie to you. But she called her mother in. Okay, so I'm sitting here, you know, just trying to, like, do all my shit. She calls her mother, and her mother comes in, and she was like, oh, this is a load of bullshit. Like, I need to speak with a manager. As if saying, like, the shit was my fault. Like, I took $46 off her card, and I'm just, like, big fucking balling with her fucking $46. But, you know, we're not gonna get into that. So, you know, she over here talking about how the money got taken off her card and all that other shit. And she was talking about, like the mom was talking about, like, how she wanted to speak with a manager and all that stuff. And I was like, I completely understand what you're saying. Like, I'm about to write down my general manager's phone number real quick and give it to you. Well, I give her the phone number, and right as I give her the phone number, I get a call from the house phone that we have at the gas station. And my general manager is talking to me on the phone, and she was like,
did you just give my number out to a customer?
And I was like, well, yeah, because, like, she had a question about, like, one of the pumps, like, it took money off of her card. And the GM decides to go ahead and try to snap on me, in which that wasn't a very wise move of her. But she decides to go ahead and talk some shit, talk about,
I'll never give my personal information out to a customer. Like, I don't care, like, what it is, like, this, and that.
And I pretty much was just, you know, sitting there, you know, just listening to her little side or whatever. And I was like, okay, but you're not about to talk to me like that. Like, I understand where you're coming from because you don't want your personal information out like that. But then at the same time, this is your store. So that's your pumps. So if you stealing money off of people's cars, you need to let niggas know. Because that's your problem. That's not mine. I just work here. As I said the first time, I just work here. So she wanted to go ahead and get mad, you know, trying to tell me off and all this other stuff. So I was like, you really gonna go ahead and try to tell off your associate, the one that's closing the store right now, or that's supposed to be closing right now? Okay. So that day, after I finally hung up the phone, got off the phone with her, I texted the girl that was supposed, I texted the one that was supposed to be over there working with me that day. And I texted her, my friend Hannah, like, you know. And I was pretty much like, bitch, today is my last day working at this motherfucking job. Because I swear to God, I said, because this fucking woman right here, she got me all the way fucked up. Because she wanted to talk to me over the phone like she fucking crazy. So I said, simply, I didn't put in no 2 weeks notice. I didn't do shit. But I do have receipts that I will be posting at the end of this video type shit. Okay? I got my shit. I got my shit. Don't worry about it. And, nah, I don't think I can post it in the video, though. I'll see whenever I come across that. I don't know. But anyway, I'm just fed up at this point. And I'm pretty much like saying like how I don't want to work over here no more. So I said whenever I get done with everything, I'm gonna get done with everything. And pretty much what happened was, whenever 10:30 hit, I pretty much shut everything the fuck down. Because I was like, I'm sick and tired of your bullshit. Shut everything down with the pumps and everything. And we wasn't supposed to close until like 11:30. So during that time, I shut everything down. We had like a roller grill thing that we had for like hot dogs and shit. I decided to not clean that. So all the built up grime and all that shit that came from like in the morning throughout the whole entire day still was on there. I did not clean the bathrooms. I spilled mop water on the floor. What else am I missing? I didn't do a lot of shit. Let me just say that. And just to be petty, I can tell you this shit. Instead of me, I'm gonna fuck you up. Anyways, so instead of me like, you know, just not doing the shit, like simply just not doing the shit, I decided to leave sticky notes everywhere.
Pause.
What?
Because I'm about to talk. I don't understand what females find appealing about this.
I'm groping this man.
I know she fucking lying. I decided to leave sticky notes everywhere. And along with those sticky notes, I left a comment. Now, like how I was saying, my general manager did not like me for shit. And she didn't let it be known, but she tries to do her little petty antics and shit. So, along with her doing her little petty antics, she also mentioned the fact how she liked to call me lazy and shit. So I said, you know what, I'm gonna use this to my advantage. I took every single sticky note that I had and all the shit that I didn't do, like how I said the first time, and I put that shit everywhere. Like, I put, oh shit, wait. I said, I didn't clean the roller grill because I was too, why you gotta fuck up like that, man? Like, let me get my shit. Oh my god. Put sticky notes everywhere, like how I said the first time, and I simply wrote on it, did not take out trash because I was too lazy, did not clean the bathrooms because, again, too lazy. What else did I say? Oh, and I also didn't mop the floors or clean the roller grill. I'm sorry, the laziness just got the best of me. Like, you know, I'm so sorry, I'm so lazy. And then also they had like a hiring sign like at the job that they was about to put out, because they were pretty much saying that they wanted to get rid of the crew that they had, in which the crew that they had didn't really have any problems or anything like that. It was only them. Like, it was only like the general manager. She just started a whole bunch of shit and didn't know like how to run a shift or anything like that. So she had these signs to where she put it out, like she wanted to put out like the next day, and she was pretty much saying like, oh, we're gonna try to hire some more people or like get a better staff. In which I'm thinking to myself, you barely giving us hours as is. We only work in like 5-hour, 6-hour shifts because you said that our supervisor told us that we couldn't get any more shifts or anything like that, or our hours had to get cut to only 26 hours or some shit like that. But you trying to hire more people? Like, make it make sense. We're barely getting enough hours as is. Like, bitch, the amount of hours that we were getting, we could have filed for unemployment. I was making more. Okay, at my pay rate, I was making more than a McDonald's worker. And I was still getting, my paycheck was less than a McDonald's worker, pretty much. Let's say it like that. That's how many hours I will work at this job. And you had the
minimum wage. It was less than minimum wage.
It was more than minimum.
Minimum?
Minimum.
You stupid motherfucker!
Minimum wage, but less than minimum wage at the same damn time. Anyways, pretty much what happened was, I took the note from the back, put a sticky note on that hoe, and it was like, oh, we're currently hiring for all positions. And I simply put on that sticky note, I quit, and I signed it. And then I also put on the mailbox, I said, the keys are in the mailbox for the whole entire store. Like how I said,
While I have a moment, this
I'm lazy, not stupid. Thank you.
Woman, I'm a ginger by my side, I'm gonna love you. That's my soulmate, she my baby, I'm not gonna bluff you. I've been acting reckless and I've known you